Let's get scratching.
Hey ho, and what do you know? We are back once again with probably my favorite deck to play right now. I've been grinding this deck on stream and off stream, and this is most certainly my favorite one prize deck to play. We've got the good boy Jolt Doggy Dog Boltund coming right into the active. At first glance, this card does not seem like much. 130 damage for a single energy, if this card has any damage counters on it, is not a whole lot of damage. We're able to combo this card with the Inteleon Rapid Strike with quick shooting that I wouldn't even say fixes math, is basically our math. Almost certainly accounts for like half the damage that we do to help push that 130, 150, 170 two-shot material onto these 300 plus HP Pokemon. Don't fret, because this card, this deck is incredibly synergistic. The thing that I like most about this deck is not just the Boltund, okay? It's actually the Yamper. The Yamper is actually kind of insane in this deck. We're always talking about how Drizzile and Shady Dealings are incredibly good, consistent engines that are basically used in like 80% of the decks right now. Inteleon and Drizzile help search your deck for the cards that you need, but what searches out the Drizzles? What searches out the Sobbles? Ball Search. If you play this Pokemon onto your bench, you can put a Great Ball and a Pokeball back into your hand. There is so much Ball Search in this deck, and it doesn't even play Quick Ball, which is like the best Ball Search card in the game, right? You just have 4 Great Balls, you have 1 copy of Pokeball in this deck, and every single turn, every time you put down a Emperor back onto your bench, you're able to put a Great Ball and a Pokeball, scoop it up, put it back down. In some games, you're able to fill out your entire bench in a single turn, sometimes even going first. It's actually absurd. We play a heavy count of Inteleon, a 3 count. Some decks even play 4 because you really want as many quick shootings in play as you can. If you're able to get 3 quick shootings in play, you can even take out low HP Pokemon such as Sobbles that only have 60 HP. You don't need that much energy in this deck. We're rocking 7 energy, 4 speed, 3 basic, 2 Marnies, 3 researches, 3 boss. This high count of boss, 3 boss, I would highly recommend. You don't do a whole lot of damage up front. People are constantly trying to run away from you to the bench. So trying to get boss's orders back up or trying to stall for turns is incredibly important, especially when you're playing against the strongest deck in format right now, or one of them, Mew VMAX. Crazy thing about the Mew VMAX matchup is that they play Fusion Strike energy, which makes them immune to the quick shooting damage. So it's very important to play a high copy of boss in this deck. We damage our Boltunds using the Old Cemetery card, which reads, if you attach a non-psychic type energy to your Pokemon, you put 2 damage counters on them. So this is how we're damaging our Boltunds for the Divine Spark attack. We got 2 Fan of Waves in here. Special energy is very, very common in the meta right now. Not too sure about the Air Balloon. I don't really need it all that much. This is most certainly a cuttable card for something else that you might need. The Young Lad Pyukumuku is so good here. Helps you find that extra card every time you need it. It doesn't seem like much, but I can't tell you the amount of times I've actually needed that extra card from the Pyukumuku. The last thing I want to mention about this deck is that Boltund is not just good for Defiant Spark, but he's also good for his corner attack. 3 damage, 1 lightning energy. They cannot retreat. This attack is incredibly important for specific matchups. Right now, the pacing of the game is so incredibly fast that decks are getting extremely greedy. Not that many decks right now are playing nearly as much Switch as they were when I started playing the game. Most decks when I started were playing 4 Switch. Now some decks aren't even playing any Switch, if not 1 or 2. So you could honestly get away with corner pretty frequently. Just keep an eye on your opponent's discard pile. Keep track of how many Switch cards they played. Maybe you can get a cheeky corner off to trap something into the active for a turn or 2, or even deck them out, to be honest. I've won a decent chunk of games, and corner is honestly the best way you're going to be able to beat the Mew VMAX deck, in my opinion. So let's get into some games. The triple quick shooting for this deck is absurd. Yeah, welcome back, Lucky. What's going on? Alright, so Yamper, that's what you like to see. Going second. This deck actually doesn't mind going second because you only attack for a single energy, but if you go second, Shadow Rider. If you go second, you want to you want to keep calling, I think. I think with this deck, you want to keep calling, so you want to start Sobble. I don't play a lot of Switch. Maybe I should play more Switch. But I find that I don't really, unless I'm playing against like Eternatus with Galar Mine, I find that I don't really need Switch that much. Most players simply opt to just knock out my Pokemon. They don't really try and boss trap anything. I don't think anyone's ever tried to boss trap any of my Pokemon before. They mostly just opt to knock me out. Interesting. He had the Cresselia, but he opted to go first anyway. Yeah. We got this guy. And we'll do this. Conserve the rod. Another guy. But no Yamper. I should have gotten a second Yamper. Is it better to get second Yamper? It's probably better to get second Yamper before second Sobble always. I think. Like them knocking out my only Yamper is worse than them knocking out my only Sobble, probably. I mean, it's all bad. It's all bad. But. Okay, he's Marning for Switch for Air Balloon. Gets the Air Balloon. I guess if I could have also attached to the Yamper and retreated as well. I don't want to play this. Like, I'm getting bossed up. Whatever. Don't want to research my Ordinary Rod. I don't even want to play Ordinary Rod right now. Alright, we have to play this, unfortunately. We have to play it. We have to get... We have to level ball for another Yamper, unfortunately. I don't really want to, but kind of have to. Okay. So we're getting bossed up. We know this. But we needed second Yamper down. So we're gonna be like just a couple turns behind. Just a few, just a few. Just a few. Unfortunately, this deck also isn't very good at getting rid of dead cards because we don't play any quick balls, which is not good. Alright, so we'll promote this guy. Top deck of the century. I don't want that. Need a good card here. Sick. Alright, we're back in the game. Dude, what if? What if corner did more damage, dude? You think this deck plays for training court? I think I just want a fat draw. As much as I want to preserve this stadium, I think I need a bigger draw than this. I also like quick shooting them. What's in here? Sobble Drizzile. Sobble Yamper. Yeah, he only has 4 prize cards left to take, so we'll do this. Putting the tree up. Dude, that reminds me. I need to go to Publix and get a new tree. I need to go to Publix and get a tree. They sell these mini trees. I bought one last year for Christmas. It was awesome. It was awesome. I need to get one. Yeah, you just reminded me that I need to get another tree. Putting the tree up, man. Let's go. Yeah, so I don't have like a big house. I live in an apartment. So like instead of getting like a huge tree for Christmas every year, I like to get these small tabletop trees. It's got like little white snowflakes on it. I had one. I had it basically all year. I just got rid of it probably like last month or something. And it like almost died because I wasn't watering it for a huge portion of the year. But who knows? If I had watered it this entire time, I probably could have kept it like the entire year without having to get another one. I didn't pay that much money for it though. It was like $10 or $15 or something. It might even been less. I remember paying like almost no money for it. Oh, this is a grocery store in the South. For anyone that don't know, best grocery store ever. For surely. For surely, dude. Are we gonna win this game? Gonna boss him at quick shooting? Rude. Rude. Sobble down. Cool. Does this deck play? It does play switch cards. Bench this. Get this. Get this. Get that. Get this. The calculations. He miscalculated. Ladies and gentlemen, the miss. He didn't think I had it. He did not think I had it like that. But lo and behold, we did. We did, in fact, have it like that. Look at him now. Look at him now. The tables have turned, dude. We're gonna give him the O face. Got a last stadium. Sick. Give him the O face, baby. Dude, Yamper is insane, dude. I'm telling you. Ball search. When you play 4 Great Ball and Pokeball, ball search is insane. The miscalculations from this guy. He greeted. He should have went into the alchemy. He should have went to into the alchemy or the Cresselia, but he didn't. He was like, oh, I can tank another hit. For surely. But unfortunately for him, he could not. He could not. Do we have still 2 boss? I'll have to check if we still have both boss in the deck. I'll have to check. He's Marnie me already, so we might get Marnie again at some point. So if I get boss off this Drizzile and just say hey ho, then I don't even need this stadium anymore, to be honest. He's got 3 prize cards left to take, so I'm basically set up for the rest of the game. He's gonna boss me again. Rude. Rude. Alright, so we'll play this. Get Doge. Get this. Bam, boom, pop. We're out of Drizzles in the deck, though. And we're out of quick shooting as well. So, I think I don't want to use this. Yeah. We're going to bench this. But we don't actually want to use it. We'll do this. Does it hurt to boss now? He's committed 2 Air Balloon already. Has at least 1 more switch at least. He's drawing his cards because this deck is crazy. Can we win actually? So we're doing 20, 40, we're doing 130, 260, plus 40 is 300. I don't think we can actually win. I don't think the math checks out, so we're gonna do this. So if I Defiant Spark twice, right? That's 260 plus 40 damage from 2 pings. That's 300. We're 20 damage short from a knockout. So we have to do this and force him to find a switch. Hopefully he has to use a draw supporter in order to do it. By using corner, I remove probably half of his switch options by doing that. He needs a hard copy of switch, and even if he finds, there's no way he plays like 4 Air Balloon and like 4 switch. And maybe he has 3 switch, but he has to find it. And then we have Drizzle to boss him up again. So that's going to be our win con. Corner wins his games. I've won at least 2 or 3 games just with corner. So he's got a research. So he's playing like he has 1 more switch left in deck. Okay. So if he finds off this research, we Drizzle, we get boss again, and then we boss it up again, and we corner again until he's out of HP, and then we kill it. That's the strat. And we hope and pray that he doesn't play 3 switch. So here comes his second switch. Here comes Photon Laser. Here comes Dude Man. We're gonna boss this up. We've got Scoop Up Net 2, which is really good in case he tries to counter boss us. For another trainer card, we're gonna get boss again. We're gonna hope he doesn't play 3 switch cards. That's the strategy. He's committed so much energy. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. You think he plays 15 energy in this deck to attack with this thing? Surely not. He's got 3 cards left in deck, 1 prize. He needs a copy of switch. There's no way this deck plays 4 Air Balloon. There's no way he plays like 4 Air Balloon and like 3 switch. That's absurd. On top of like 15 energy and everything else that he has to play. Like a 4/4 line of Shadow Rider, probably like a 2/2 line of Alchemy, Articuno, and Cresselia. There's no way. Corner just won this game, and you guys thought it was a game. He can't even like use it. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way he has 3 switch cards in this deck. There's a hard scoop incoming, dude. I'm telling you, there's a scoop. Yep. Dude, corner wins games. When it comes down to the wire, these decks, like Mew VMAX and Shadow Rider that don't play a whole lot of Switch, Corner can easily clutch you out of game. It is absurd. His hand is kind of sus. We'll do this. Yeah, sorry, man. Alright, good thing we flipped coins against this deck. Good thing we flipped heads, man. Definitely don't want to be going second against the Urshifu deck. I have beaten this deck before. I have. But it's tough. Hiding Dark? I might have Hiding Dark. We'll see. I haven't opened... What's that even from? Darkness Ablaze? I haven't opened Darkness Ablaze in forever. So I can check, but I'm not promising anything. That's for sure. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't like turn one Melanie me. I'm pretty sure this is like a Melanie variation. Can I get Yamper here, dude? Dude. This is... Okay, so check it. This is why this deck is so good. Boom. Just like that. It's that easy. It's that easy. Imagine if I had Pokeball in there. Like, Pokeball seems like a meme, but in this deck, where you can, like, flip Pokeball multiple times by benching Yampers, it's so gravy. It's so, so gravy. So I've beaten this deck once. This is a very hard deck. We do play Fan. If he plays Melanie, we're toast. And... this deck might play Melanie. This is the Vaporeon version. I don't remember if the Vaporeon version plays Melanie. It probably does. I can't imagine it doesn't. Ouch. I forgot we were weak to fighting. Please, kind sir, do not rapid flow me. Thank you. Goodbye. I want to swing it. I think I do. I'm tempted to not to hit the Remoraid, but like really tempted. Like really tempted. Should I hit the Remoraid? Low key, low key. Probably not. I need another dude. He can still knock me out with Melanie shenanigans. Alright. Boom. Busted. Boom. Busted. Inteleon? No. So we'll get this guy. And the Fine Spark. Or Sobble, not Inteleon. Alright, so the only thing he can do to knock me out is he can evolve, switch, attach. That's a 3-card combo. He can also Melanie. That's another 3-card. Well, that's a more. It's like a 4-card combo because he doesn't have any water energy in this card pile. There goes the Melanie. Kind of tells me he doesn't have it. So that's out. So the only way we're getting sauce this turn is this thing weak to electric? I think it is. It is. So the only way we're getting sauce this turn is if he has Evolution Incense, Stadium, Switch, Energy. I didn't think so. We're gonna hit this guy. We're gonna greed here. We're getting 2 prize cards, so I don't really mind as much that we don't have a follow-up supporter. We're just gonna greed. We're gonna greed the absolute insanity out of this. Right. I don't even know what's prized. We're about to find out. Cool. Cool. See, what did I say? What did I say? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, so he has the Melanie here. Still in the water energy in the discard pile. Could bump my stadium. That'd be annoying. Here, you can have this guy. Yeah. That's what I thought! Dude, Fan! How do you beat Urshifu? You play Fan, okay? Fan and pray, baby. Fan and pray. Holy. I'm not gonna build one from scratch. I'm just, like, not interested enough in Ice Rider to do that. you know Ice Rider loses the Urshifu, right? Like, if I was playing, my odds of winning that game were probably higher playing Boltund than playing Ice Rider. Wait, was I going first or second? I wasn't paying attention. Whatever. Like, as crazy as it sounds, my chances of winning that game playing Boltund were probably higher than playing Ice Rider. Because what does Urshifu do? He rapid flows your Sobbles, and then you're dead drawing. Right? So what's the next step? I play Ice Rider with 4 hammers and 2 fans? Like, get out of here. Alright, so I definitely passed you and I wasn't really paying attention, but that's okay. Get this. Evolve that. I can't research this here. I mean, I could. It'd be pretty gnarly if I did. Alright, we'll get this. Pinch that. Get another guy. We win this matchup, by the way. We probably still win, even though I literally just passed you. Sure. This card is like not that good in this matchup. Yeah, if you make a Poké paste to the list, I'll take a look at it. I won't guarantee that I'll play it, but I'll take a look at it. Ice Rider loses to this deck too. Ice Rider like loses hard to this deck. So I don't know. Ice Rider is like okay. It's very matchup dependent. Like, what does Ice Rider beat in particular, other than like Victini that no one plays? Ice Rider loses the Gengar, loses the Single Strike, almost assuredly. Ice Rider probably loses to Mew. Loses to Jolteon. Who does Ice Rider beat? Convince me, my friend. Alright, what's going on? Wait, why did he not? You're telling me he doesn't have any Rapid Strike cards in his hand? What just happened? I have no idea what just happened. Fan is a useless card. I definitely don't want a fan. Wheel. Look at this card. And we'll get this. And then get a supporter for next turn. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but because we play quick shooting and he doesn't, we definitely win this. He plays like 2 stadiums at best. No way he plays 4. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this deck is Fan is good, don't get me wrong, but this deck, when you're playing against a non-fanable deck, it's a literal dead card. There's no way to discard it from your hand other than to research away, because I don't play quick balls. So that's awkward. I have no idea why he didn't attack me. There's no way he had 5 cards in his hand and no Rapid Strike cards. Maybe he just didn't want to use any of them because he didn't have enough to knock me out, I'm assuming. If we get 3 Rapid Strike Inteleons into play, this matchup is a wrap. This deck plays like no boss. Yeah, this matchup is a wrap. If I get 3 Rapid Strike Inteleons in play, it's done, basically. This deck also plays like no switch. So corner is like a legitimate thing. If I need to like stall for a turn. Like stall out the Octillery or something. Because I'm pretty sure this deck doesn't play any. It plays Scoop Ups. Also, he's playing it with the Inteleon engine and not the Cinccino. I'm pretty sure the Cinccino is better. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the reason why the Cinccino is so good in this deck is because it thins non-Rapid Strike cards out of your deck. And so the longer the game goes on, the more you're just like high-rolling Rapid Strike cards. Like the Inteleon's fixed math, but I don't think it's... I mean, it's fine because I'm a 1-price deck and I have no HP, but against like a different deck, I really don't want to research. But I need energy. I have the Energy Search. Never mind. We'll Yamper here. Get this. We only have 1 Rapid Strike in the deck. Hello. That's fine. Yeah, we need a supporter. So we'll get this. And then we'll put these guys back to the deck. And then we're looking for... Not this card, but we'll play it. Fan's not good. That was actually a really good card to get Pyukumuku for, so I don't draw into it off my Marnie. It's really, really good. Heads here would be goated. Okay. Get Sobble. Because you have Drizzile in hand. And we're probably just going to ping down the Octillery. Okay. Can't really use that. I mean, we can use it to get the guarantee the Boltund, which is nice, but I was really hoping to get a Rapid Strike dude out the prizes. I mean, it's fine. But I was kind of leaning towards that direction. He's gonna have to scoop up this Octillery at some point. But I don't really have a way of playing around that. He has it set up in a way. It's so unfortunate I prize 2 Rapid Strike Inteleons because he's set up in a way where he can only bench one of these guys at a time. So if I was able to get 3 in play at once, then it would be crazy. It would actually be crazy. Interesting. So, how much recovery is he down? Quite a bit. So we got Yamper. Yeah, this deck is insane. Doesn't bump my stadium yet, so we get this every time we evolve. We do this. Boss's orders. Do this. Got Yamper in deck? We do. The boss's orders is decent. I actually might boss here. Because I don't want him just... Because if he plays 3, I don't actually know if he plays 3, but if he does, it's gonna be a pain for me. And by bossing this up, it actually takes... Because one of his main plays is like the scoop up a Pyukumuku. Boltund for next turn. Yeah, we definitely just boss this up. We actually fan this. Because now, if he doesn't have an energy in his hand, even though he can only Rapid Strike Search for 1, right? But it also gets it out of my deck, so I don't know, it's not like terrible. Well, Define Spark. Yeah, that's a good prize. He hasn't bumped my stadium yet, which is odd. For sure. But we're definitely going to do a fat research here. We need to find our second rod. We have one more Yamper left in the deck. We need to find it. How much HP does this thing have? 70? He's going to have to scoop this up at some point. I think he knows that. Okay. Ooh, I really don't want to research this hand now. But I can get 80 damage on this thing. No. I think that was going to be a dub. Because we're about to take 2 prize cards there and then research afterwards. Hopefully find the Yamper. Hopefully.